Hi everyone, it's Mike with Launch Your Startups, and in today's video I want to show you kind of a step-by-step kind of my tactic, my Instagram influencers tactics. A lot of people, you guys on the comment section, have been asking for a video like this, so I just want to give you what you guys are asking for. So like I said in the previous videos, if there's any questions, any specific questions that you need answered, or you want a video of me explaining, put it in the comments and I'm more than likely going to make that video. Okay, so let's just jump right into it. So, how I made $4,218 in one day on Shopify. So this is my Instagram influencer tactics reveal. Again, this isn't how I just made exactly for over $4,200 in one day. This is just my Instagram influencer tactics. There's a lot of things that go into it, in which I do Instagram influencers, I do affiliate marketing, I do retargeting for my Facebook ads. So a lot of things kind of played into it. But what I want to show you guys exactly my tactics for beginners is what I want to show them when they're first trying it out or getting their first sale. This is exactly how I got my very first sale, was through Instagram influencers. And that's what I want you guys to focus on, is getting your very first sale. Once you get that, you have this ball rolling, you understand Instagram influencers and you understand that marketing tactic, then it's time to move on to the next one, because Instagram influencers will just be going in the background automatically while you work on your other tactics. It's really easy to get overwhelmed with all the different marketing tactics that you hear from other YouTubers, anything you hear online. There's just so many things coming at you at one place. I just want you guys to focus on your first sale, and the way I got my first sale was directly through Instagram influencers. Okay, so next slide. Basically, this is just a dashboard of just this last year, the highest sales I've had in one day, which was on December 25th. Actually, coincidentally, on Christmas Day, I got over $4,200. As you can see, I had about 5,400 online visitors. Repeat customer rate was at about 3.65. That was down. Conversion rate 2.5%. Again, I have a lot of people coming onto my website at one time. And a lot of it has been focused on like Instagram influencers or like big pages. So when you do big pages, you can't necessarily target your specific audience, and that's where retargeting comes. So if I have a lot of people visiting my website, my conversion rates are low because I'm not specifically targeting that specific customer that I want. But through my Facebook ads, my conversion rates are way higher because I'm targeting them more specifically. I hope you guys see the difference there. There's going after, there's advertising on a page that has 1 million followers, so then your conversion rates are obviously lower, but then you're having a further outreach, but then now you have Facebook ads, which are specifying your exact customer, and your conversion rates increase, but you're only showing that ad specifically to, a few hundred people. So that's why. Your average order value is about $30.79, and the total orders I had from that day were 137 total orders, up 407% from the previous day, December 24th. I just wanted to show you guys my dashboard of what I made that day specifically. So let's just jump right into it. I want to show you guys my exact, kind of like my exact thing that I go when I find Instagram influencers, what I tell them, and I'll include this in the description of the video so you can just directly copy paste it. It's really simple, but I just want a lot of people, I feel like, get confused and in what exactly to say, what to exactly ask for. So basically, it's real simple. It's hi. You insert your page name there. Your page name, or your name there. I'm the owner of your domain name, so www, whatever your domain is. I'm interested in advertising on your Instagram page. I feel like your audience and my customer base would be the perfect match. Please let me know your current advertising rates. I look forward to working with you. Thank you. And then simple, your name and your Instagram account, because the first thing that they're going to do is go into your account and see if you have a few pictures, maybe if you've engaged with your customers. So that's one of the first hurdles that people really get hung up about, and that's oh my God, I just have a Instagram page, but I have 0 pictures. Well, guess what? Go in there and find creative ways, and you're gonna have to post about 10, 15 photos just right off the bat. And it could be, 15 all in one day, but you need to have something on your page with multiple, it could only be one product, but just different ways in how you took pictures. And I'm sure you see other Instagram pages where there's like, if they're selling speakers or they're selling watches, it's one product, but they found unique ways in how to take this picture. Like, maybe you have it on the watch on your wrist and you are in a car and you take a photo of that. So choose different ways to take pictures of your product, and then put about 10 photos or so on your page, so then other people can go right onto it and see that there's different angles of your product and all that, and that you don't just have a blank page. Okay, so this is pretty simple. You want to make the Instagram page owner, feel like you're not just randomly hitting them up. So you want to make them feel like, hey, I took a look at your Instagram page. You have a customer base that I feel like would like my product. So that's basically what you're saying. You're saying that there would be a perfect match there, and you want to hear their advertising rates. Please know that advertising rates on Instagram are always negotiable. Never take the first price. Always try to be negotiable, even if it's $5 cheaper. If you could get a package and say, are you willing to do 3 shout outs for like a 3 shout out page for a cheaper price? So like if you buy in bulk again, or like if you buy 3 shout outs out all at once, can you get a better rate? So make sure you are negotiating your price, and it's going to take you a couple times to figure out what's a good price, what's a good page, if you're getting sales or not. And it's all about experimenting in the first try or not. So definitely give it a try. And what's great about it is like $50 rates, $50 an hour, $50 for 4 hours, or whatever shout out rate that an Instagram page is doing. You can do $50 and you can reach so many people right then and there, and then start gathering data later on for your Facebook ads, for your retargeting ads. And then so you're not necessarily just paying, I want you to think with this mindset, you're not paying $50 for just those 4 hours. You're actually taking that data now and going to use it for Facebook retargeting ads later on. So you're paying $50 to figure out of those 1 million followers, who is at least a little bit interested. And once you get the people interested and going onto your page, you have them forever. And then now Facebook has their data and they can retarget them through Facebook. So don't think that you're just wasting money on these $50. You're gathering data so that Facebook or Instagram ads or YouTube ads can better pay out, or you have a better bang for your buck later on when you're moving on to the next marketing tactic. But this is the best way to get your very first sale. Okay, so again, I will post this onto the description of the video, copy paste it, add what you want, make it feel like a little more sincere, and then really there's a lot of pages that you're going to be hitting up, so just copy paste, go DM them, go direct message them, copy paste. There's no way that you're going to make every single one personable and directly to them. But just try your best and make them feel like you're not just hitting 1,000 up, but you most likely are. Okay, so next tactic. So after you've probably negotiated a price, you figured out what you want, and they've accepted, it's all about making the best tactic or the best ad you can possibly for that amount of time that you're going to be advertising. So what I really want you to always include, and people, I feel like they don't understand the basics, is that these are a few things that you have to have in your shout out, or you have to have in your advertisement, okay? So 1, you want to have a limited time offer, okay? If there's no sense for it feels like that deal is going to go away, they're going to think, okay, that 20% off, I'm sure I could get that in next week. I could make that purchase. But if you get into the psychology of selling, you can make them make that purchase now instead of tomorrow. You have to have that limiting effect. to make them feel like, oh wow, this deal is about to go away. I need to make this purchase now. So always try to include some type of limited time offer, or some type of promo code, like promo code, and then make the promo code that certain page's name, and then say something that just catches their eye. Free shipping and 20% off for the next 24 hours. Hurry. Something that just like gets them going. And it's like, okay, I need to make the purchase now. I need to make an action now because I like this product. But if you don't put a limited time offer, then they're not going to make the purchase now, and then they'll go on next week and they're like, hey, that 20% off and free shipping still there. I'm going to take my time, and they won't get around to actually buying it until they really want to. So you need to put the pressure on the customer. Next thing, they'll probably, not only will you have a picture that maybe has your product, and then like in text say 20% off for the next 24 hours, but in that the caption portion, you want to include your IG business account. So your handle, where it says @ and then your Instagram account, include that, and make sure you do it a couple times so they have a chance to click on it anywhere. But make sure that you include your IG business account, because you want them going into your IG page. Okay, so once you go into your IG page, make sure that you have your website, so your website here, in your profile. So make sure the website is up there at the top of the description, or at your About Me and your info page. Make sure there is a website in that profile. If not, where are they going to click it? How are they going to find you? Most likely they're going to try to Google you. And if you're a first starting off company, or you just started out your website, it's going to be hard for them to find you on Google. So make sure, that is the number one thing, is make sure that your website URL is up on the Instagram page, okay? And then again, like I said earlier, you want high quality photos. You need high quality photos. So you don't want to have a blank page that has absolutely nothing, okay? So right off the bat, within that first day, take a few photos, your professional photos that you've already used for your website. Just post about 10 of them back to back to back, include a caption, and just, it'll get you started. And then maybe from that point, you can post, every other day or once a week or a couple times a week. But you need something on your page to make you look more legitimate. Yes, you might not have a lot of followers right off the bat, but don't worry about that. As you do a few 3 to 5 shout outs, I guarantee you'll get a few hundred people following your page, okay? So these are the key things. Number one thing is limited time offer, include your IG business account, keep that website in the profile, and use high quality photos, okay? Especially starting off. Every single thing about your business is going to be judged by the customer first time going onto your page and first time going on your website. So please make sure that you have all these down, because the first impression counts. That's your brand, that's your company. That first impression matters. That's how they're forever going to think about your company. So as soon as they see a bad photo or anything like that, or something like that's not high quality, or any sense that they might feel like this might be a scam, they're going to back out. They're not going to make the purchase. So make sure you start looking professional, even beginning with your Instagram page and your advertisement on the Instagram page that you're advertising on. Okay? Next one. So this is just like, I literally just found this photo on Google, and I just wanted to kind of show you guys like what would an ad look like. You include the product. So for example, these are water bottles. You want to put your offer, buy one, get one free, ends in 3 hours, okay? And then you include your handle at Extreme Water Bottles, okay? So right then and there, it's eye-catching, it's professional photos, you're showing a whole, the different colors, but it's that one product, and they're like, wow, that's a really good deal, but it ends in 3 hours. I need to make the purchase now. They're gonna click on your page, and they're most likely gonna, maybe just scroll and look at the photos, and then they're gonna click the link on the top at the bio to your website, initializing their first interest into your website, and from there, you hooked them, you got them. There's other marketing tactics that you can use, email marketing, Facebook retargeting, once they've visited your website. But the first part of marketing is seeing and figuring out the type of person who's interested in your website. So just because you don't get that initial sale right away, by getting the data, the people who visited your website, you are moving forward and you're taking the next step into marketing. Okay, so this is just an example of an ad that I kind of wanted to show you. Like you said, high quality photos, create that that sense of urgency. You want to have a sense of urgency, and then include the information to get to your website. And then I guess a lot of you are going to be asking, how do you find these IG influencers? So there's a lot of tactics that you want to use, or like just try to figure out. And a lot, the main one is just like looking up hashtags that are related to your product. So let's just jump right in. So I just typed in hashtag water bottles. So you can see. So just like this, that's a cool looking water bottle. So we'll open link. Time to shine. Find these perfect presents from Swell Bottle and more in our gift well guide. So you can tell this ad isn't necessarily asking you to buy it, but what they're doing is they just want to give you a brand. This is a brand awareness type ad. They're not asking you to buy it, but they want you to start being familiar, because they know once you click at Swell Bottle, there goes their website, and they have 219,000 followers. So this is an example of creating a brand. Okay, they didn't reinvent the wheel. There's nothing really special about water bottles. Okay, but what they did is they kind of made it look minimalistic, created a great design. This is something you can easily do on Alibaba, and then they created a whole brand around. Swell is a name, and then now look at these. These are pretty cool water bottles, and they easily created it with Shopify, or they outsource the product and they just put their brand on it, and then they created a brand off this. And now look how highly professional their photos are, and then the type of pages that they are they're advertising on. And they're smart about this because they're not trying to be this is another tactic, not being in your face with a direct ad, but they're just saying, hey, this is the page made well. We can take a look at some of their posts. But this is the type of lifestyle and the type of customers that they're shooting for. So that's why they're advertising on their page. So that's the type. That's what you want to do. So say you're doing water bottles. Who is your customer? Who are you trying to market to? So these people are trying to go for that minimalistic type. It's almost like a girly, very, very stylish type of water bottle, and that's the market they're trying to hit. So maybe you want to create an aggressive water bottle. Say you want to create a water bottle that's more masculine, and something that like a guy can carry around at the gym and look more masculine. Okay. And one of these, I think I forgot, a water bottle that I actually saw was like a bullet water bottle. So it's a water bottle in the shape of a bullet. It's very masculine. It looks like you're carrying a huge bullet. You could maybe advertise that directly to gym goers. And what you would do, you would type in, I don't know, like hashtag fit life. That's a pretty big hashtag. So, you could find different pages. You can find people that just have lots of followers. So like this, for instance, this person specifically, and you can ask them, they might only have 5,300 followers, but that means they'll probably, do it for real cheap. Or if it's person specifically, you can ask if you want them to sponsor them, where you say, hey, I'll give you 10% of all sales. Here's a promo code. Put my link on your site. So that's another way, finding sponsors. But other pages you want to find is maybe let's try like weightlifting 101. So like a page like this, 65,000 followers. And now you want to see if they'll post your aggressive water bottle that's masculine and all about working out to this target audience. And now that's your demographic. That's the customer you want to hit. And then here you could drop down that arrow, and you could start finding other pages that are pretty similar that you can eventually start posting on. So from one page by hitting that drop down arrow is a little tactic to find other pages that you can advertise on. Okay, so this is just a few things that I will really, as a beginner, I want you guys to focus on, and there's so many different tactics, but focus on getting your first sale. The very first way I got my first sale was through Instagram influencers, and that's posting ads on their pages. And then from there, I was able to scale by using Facebook ads and whatnot. But all I want you guys to worry about is getting your first sale down and then going from there and then using that money again and just reinvesting in the company and then going more into advertising or more other different types of ads. But this is the best and the easiest way to get your first sale. Okay. Again, this is the end of the video, but I want you, if you like this video, leave a comment. Smash that like button. Let me know if you have any questions. You can email me, but the fastest way I reply is if you comment on the YouTube video. So any of the videos that are on YouTube, you comment, I'll reply within the day or so. So let me know what you want in the next video. If there's anything step by step that you want me to show you. Again, if you have any questions, let me know. I hope you guys have a great day. Thanks.